Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now we're here in Sheila's greenhouse. I've come over because we're just discussing things. We're going away next Friday and she's treated me for my birthday and we're going to Anglesey and we won't be back till the week after. So I've come over here today to discuss things with her before we're ready for setting off, and I thought, well, I'd nip in greenhouse and just have a look at her plants. And this one is a Phalaenopsis chrysotoxum. Absolutely lovely. It's just going over now a little bit, but absolutely lovely. She's got a few of these, you can't go wrong with them. They just bloom and bloom and bloom. And oh, that's a nice little one there. Looks like a Wilsonaria. Yeah, that looks nice. And then there's these that grow out of the leaves. And this is a big plant she sent to the Scottish Orchid Society that was holding a meeting at the Botanical Gardens in Glasgow. And she sent this up and she won 2 rosettes with it. And this is I keep forgetting the name of this one. Let's have a look. She's had it quite a few years, this. Trichoglottis, that's it, Rosia. Trichoglottis. And the things she won with it were can read that. The Glasgow Botanic Gardens Orchid Fair. Very nice to win one of those. And the other one she won was, it's for the same plant. See if I can find it. She's tucked them away in this drawer here. The best display species at the Glasgow Botanic Gardens Fair 2022. Oh, that's excellent, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. And this plant comes under the Vandaceous, and she won the best Vandaceous species. Absolutely wonderful. Now this is an unusual plant, scaffold sepellum verrucosum. Not a big plant, but looks a little bit like Masdevallia, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spikes on it and very, very small flowers. Unusual, I've never seen one like that before. Nice little Phalaenopsis flower there. Lovely yellow with a purple lip. Very nice. Only one on it and a few more to come out. And a couple of spikes on it. Oh, the heat has just come on. A variegated Phalaenopsis this. Well, if we can get the flowers on. Absolutely beautiful little things. Lovely colours on it. And that was a Phalaenopsis renoir, and here we've got a little beauty. Phalaenopsis wilsonii. Beautiful little mounted plant on moss, live moss. Absolutely beautiful. 1, 2, 3. 3 flowers fully open, 1 a bit open and 2 more buds on it. Absolutely beautiful little plant. Phalaenopsis wilsonii. You see she's got another big chrysotoxum here. The flowers are just going over. This was over at the Botanical Gardens as well. Just a few more buds on it. And this is a Dendrobium spectabilis 4N, and this is the new growth that's just come up. Looking quite nice. Hasn't flowered yet, but looking forward to that flowering. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 good pseudobulbs on it. Very nice. Looking forward to that one because the flowers on this are almost outrageous. This is another one that's doing quite well. It's got these ferns growing on the side, 2 different types of ferns as well. I don't know where they come from, but it's one of those leafless orchids, Chilicista usnoides, that's it. And this has got 2 spikes on. There they are. Very nice, but rather strange plants. Now this looks like a big bundle of fern on this one, but right at the bottom there's a plant, and it's called Eureka Rothschildiana. Nice roots on it. I don't remember seeing that in flower at all, but hopefully it will flower and it'll be very nice too. Then we'll go on to the next mounted plant, which is the Dendrobium primulinium, yellow-throated variety, and the hasn't got much on it, but see if I can turn it around and show you the flowers properly without dropping it. Just switch off for a second, I'll come back on. There we are. Just 2 flowers on it, that's all. There's a few dropped off, and it's got like the sepals are sort of like a dark, they look white on the camera, but they are like a dark pinky colour, and the flower there, as you see, is white with a nice yellow centre. Dendrobium primulinium. Here's one she got as a very small plant and mounted it, putting some of her ordinary live moss onto it, which seems to do very well. And this is a, what is it? Medusa. Epiderm. I think it's Epiderm medusa. Something like that anyhow. And it's grown one there. That's the original one that's coming up with a new leaf there, and there's a new growth coming up round the back there. And these are quite a spectacular looking plant too. Epiderm medusa. This is rather an old plant, had it years. Bulmaphilum frosty, and this is coming up with some many new growths there, you can see, and strange little flowers on this one, but I mean they're well worth looking up on the web and having a look what they're like. Bulmaphilum frosty. Here's our now famous sweet dawn, Dendrobium sweet dawn, coming up now with plenty of nice new buds on them. This is the one she won an RHS award with. There's the flower open there, quite a big flower too. There we are. And these tend to develop all the buds on top first, and then they work their way down and start growing buds down here. So that should be nice again this year, which it is every year. Dendrobium sweet dawn. Well, this is a frag she's got. Fragment pedium lemoniarianium. That's a long word, isn't it? There we are. Lemoniarianium. Yeah. This is the one she beat me to once, and she's only got 1 frag. This seems to be growing well. It's got 1, 2, 3 growths on it, and a new growth coming up down at the bottom there. So it's doing alright as long as she keeps it wet. This is another very big and old plant she's got. Bulmaphilum pedium. Coming up with lots and lots of new growths on it. Now that should be nice. In another 6 months' time it should have flowered, that one. Very big plant. Very heavy too. Well, that's a little bit different than going around my greenhouse, so that's about all I can show you in here, unless you're interested in cactus. Look at this one coming in flower again. But look at all these down here. Oh, another one in the back there coming into flower. They're absolutely gorgeous. And here are some of the little ones she's growing on. These have been growing on, they might have been growing on for a couple of years, these. Some smaller ones here. She keeps giving them away or putting them up for raffle prizes and all sorts. I'll just show you around here nice and quickly. Another one she's growing on there. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks to my subscribers, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.